Good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone. Thank you very much for taking your time out to watch this video. My name is Harry Fowles. I am the sales team leader for ILTM CAN and ILTM Asia Pacific. And the purpose of this video today is to help all of you exhibitors who are coming to our show in Singapore in 2 months' time to help you prepare in the best way for you to extract the most value out of your participation, and ultimately giving you my advice and tips on how to succeed at an ILTM event. There will be at the end of the video an email where you can put your questions or any comments you have, so please do share that with us. And for those of you who don't know me or not met me before, do feel free to add me on LinkedIn, or you can also send me a direct email as well with any questions you may have. So I'm just going to quickly share my screen and talk you through the exhibitor journey and the presentation. So the exhibitor journey for ILTM Asia Pacific is that all of you hopefully watching this video have signed up to the show. You are coming to Singapore, and we're very, very excited about that in 2 months' time, bringing together really the very best audience of travel advisors and buyers right across the region. Of course, with big contributions from Australia, China, India, and Singapore itself. And with you, the exhibitor, the very best international luxury product and services across the world. Where we are on the journey is that you should have received your exhibitor manual. The exhibitor manual takes care of many operational questions. You might want to share this with your stand designer or your stand building / construction company. If you haven't organized your stand design or build yet, it's actually a service we offer at ILTM and at RX Global. So if you are in that position where you haven't got it organized, do reach out to myself or to a member of our team or your account manager, and we can make sure that your booth design is organized as soon as possible so that you are fully prepared for the event in June. We've also still got some sponsorship opportunities left if you wanted to enhance your branding or increase the number of leads which you generate at an ILTM event. And again, you can get in touch with us at the sales email, which I'll share with you at the end of the video. The purpose of this specific video is to talk you through how you complete your profile and how to add your exhibiting partners. That will be done by myself. We've then got 2 other videos. One of those videos will be covering how to select the buyers you want to meet. That will be done by my colleague Alice, and you'll look out for that video after this one. And there'll also be a video covering how to use our value tools, our digital tools, which we offer at all ILTM events now, which includes our RX Lead Manager, the exhibitor dashboard, and the QR collect code. So there'll be 2 more videos following this one in the series. I really recommend that you watch them all so that you understand how to maximize your value and return on investment at an ILTM event. So I'm going to talk about the profile today. The exhibitor profile is really your bread and butter of an ILTM event. This is the area or the thing which all travel advisors and buyers will be looking at when they come to an ILTM show. So it's absolutely critical that you as the exhibitor complete your profile and complete it as accurately and as best as possible, because that will have a direct impact on the quality of your meetings and even the number of meetings you will receive at an ILTM event. Completing the profile, we've got data to show how that leads to better quality meetings and ultimately a stronger ROI. So if there's one thing which you do or one thing you take from this video today, please go and log in and complete your profile. I'm now going to show you how to do that in a little demo. So I'm just going to stop sharing the presentation, and I'm going to share my screen on the login test account. Hopefully you'll be able to see that now. So when you log into an ILTM event, this is what you see. This is the screen which you'll be looking at. If you can't log in or don't know your login details, on the website, on the ILTM.com Asia Pacific page, you can click the forget password button and get a link resent to you, or you can get in touch with your customer success or our customer success team who can help you reset your login and password for you. Once you're logged in, you get a summary page here which tells you how complete your profile is, and then you've got these various buttons to enter the different parts of the exhibitor portal. So for today's session, we're going to focus on the completing profile. So when you tick that click that button, you'll come through to the company profile page. And as you can see at the moment, I'm not doing a great job because it's only 30% complete, and we need to be 100% complete, or certainly as close to 100% as possible. Scrolling down the page, you can see that there's the button for the exhibitor manual, the button which takes you through to the meetings platform. That's how you can access those functions. But today we're focusing on the profile. So as I scroll down, it's really, really important that you complete all the elements of your profile. You might need some support doing that. It's quite often that customers, you guys are traveling a lot, you don't always have the time to do this. So what you can do is actually add a colleague of yours to help log in and complete this for you, or do it together as a team. By the way to do that is if you click on the company administrator tab here, you can then add an admin. So that can be a member of your team, could be a colleague. You can complete the details in there, click save, and that will then send them a login email, welcome email, and that will allow them to come to this page as well. So please do that. It's much better that somebody in the company does this rather than you leave it to the last minute or forget to do it at all. Coming onto the profile page, you want to make sure that you fill in your logo, your cover image. These are things these are really important so the buyers can identify your brand and identify your product. And then you want to complete all the information on the profile. So you click the pencil button here. That allows you then to fill in your details. The display name should be the brand name or the name you want buyers to recognize or see. So that's what's going to be shown in the appointments platform. So very important that you have the correct name in there. You want to then describe or give reasons why a buyer should want to meet you, and also a description on all the products you are going to talk about, or all the things which identify you as a product a buyer should be meeting. Coming down the page, you can see that you can connect to social media tools, or connect to your social media logins to your account. And you can also complete your website and general company information here as well, in case you want somebody to be able to get in touch. The brands, if you feature multiple brands, you can list them. You can list that here if you're an exhibitor who has multiple brands in your portfolio. The most important part of a exhibitor profile are the filter questions. These are the things which actually directly impact whether buyers are going to find you when they are in the appointments platform looking for the exhibitors who they want to meet. If you filled the questions by coming to an ILTM event before, you can actually click on this import from last event button, and that will pre-populate all your answers from last year, which saves you a bit of admin time. Or of course, you can click the pencil button and complete it. So just to talk through how the filter questions work, because this is really, really important. If you answer these not in the correct way, it will directly impact, as I said, whether buyers will find you and ultimately select you in their preference list. Exhibitors and buyers both get to select up to 70 preferences at ILTM Asia Pacific. And it's really important that obviously we have as many buyers selecting you in their list. That way you have the best chance of getting maximum number of meetings, but also maximum number of the meetings you want, of course. So to quickly run through the questions, you've got in which country is your company based. That's basically answering where your product is based, or if you are a company who is headquartered in a certain country, that's how I'd answer that question. So for example, even though we run this event in Singapore, our headquarters for ILTM and RX Global is in the UK. So I would answer this question in the United Kingdom. What products and services are you promoting it at the event? Again, there's a drop-down list here where you can choose the various different product types. You get to select up to five options. Again, really important you select the best 5 options which describe your product and your accommodation or your service. The buyers will be filtering by these answers. So it's really important that if you want a buyer to find you, that you have the correct answers in here, so to make sure that they find you in their list. The next question is, where does your company offer these products and services? Again, for some of you, this might be very simple. You might just have one product in one country, and therefore that's the answer you give. For those of you who have got multiple products across multiple countries, you can select all the countries which are applicable. So again, please make sure you complete that as accurately as possible. Finally, you've then got the questions about the buyers themselves. So what type of companies are you interested in meeting with? So this is talking about the types of buyers you want to meet. Again, you can select up to all the buyer types. We have an ILTM event here. So please do make sure you tick all the boxes which are relevant for you. If you don't tick one of these boxes and you want to meet, for example, a corporate travel agent and it stays unticked, the buyers who are corporate travel agents are not going to know that, and therefore they're not going to select you when in their filter. So really, really important that you select the buyer type. And of course, finally, is where do you want to meet these buyers? So do you want to meet a buyer from Australia, from China, from Singapore, from Korea, from Japan, whatever countries or demographics you are targeting, please make sure that you complete and have all those countries in this list. If you do not do that, the buyers from those countries will not know that you want to prioritize meetings with them, and therefore, again, they are now less likely or very unlikely to select you. So really, really important that you complete these filter questions. That's the most important part of an ILTM preparation. Finally, you can complete and add more products and services. You can add gallery photos, you can add documents or brochures. Again, that's a great way just to give as much detail on your product and service at the show. So that's how you complete your profile. Please make sure you go and do that right away. The appointment system is open on the 5th of May. So you really want to get this all completed before that selection process begins. Finally, the other thing I wanted to show you is how to add your sharer or partner companies. This is really important for those of you who have got partners on your stand. If you do not register your sharers will not receive a login email. They won't receive access to the appointment system, and therefore they're not going to be very happy ultimately, because without that access, they can't build their profile, and ultimately buyers then can't see them and connect with them. So if you have got sharer allocation, please go and register it right now. The sooner you do it, the better chance your partners have got at a successful event. The way you do it, you just click on the sharers button here. You then have the add stand sharer. You can see how many active sharers you've got and how many you've got in your package. So in this case, I've got up to 2 sharers I can register. You click the add stand sharer, you complete the details as normal, the company name, the address, and then you put the contact of the person who's going to be managing the participation of that sharer. Once you've selected and put their email in here and click create, that person then will receive an email from us, and they'll be able to get to log into the Exhibitor portal just like you've done, or just like I've done on this demo. Again, if you've got any questions on that, please feel free to contact us at our customer success team or our ILTM sales inbox. That's the end of the demo on the Exhibitor profile and how to add stand sharers. I'm just going to quickly flip back to the presentation just to finish off a couple more slides, and then that'll be us done. So please be patient, and thank you for continuing to watch this video. So finally, I want to talk about the sponsorship opportunities. We've got digital, on-site branding, we've got badge sponsorship, lanyards, whatever way you want to promote your brand at an ILTM event, we can accommodate it. So if you're somebody with those key objectives, wanting to, talk about and launch your new brand or launch a new product, and you want some recognition, or you just generally want to have the audience be aware of who you are and why they should come to see you, we can do plenty of sponsorship opportunities at an ILTM event. So please do get in touch if that's a key objective for you. As mentioned, we can do online or on site. We can do social media posts, we can do direct emails to our buyer audience, and of course you can also promote yourself in the appointment making platform where buyers are ultimately going to be looking at which exhibitors they want to pick. So we have got a real range of opportunities for you to, as I said, make sure you stand out and are beating your competitors and taking that market share in the Asia Pacific, in the luxury travel segment in Asia Pacific. Thank you so much for listening. If you've got questions, you can send us an email to iltmsales@rxglobal.com. As I said, you can also connect with me on LinkedIn or any of your account managers or the sales team. And just a big thank you from me. We really do appreciate your support of our events. We know that it's a big investment, and obviously in the world right now, travel is not easy. So by coming to our show, you're really showing support not only to us but also to the industry. So really looking forward to meeting you all in Singapore in 2 months' time. And of course, as I mentioned, if you have any questions, please feel to contact us. Please look out for our next video from Alice and from my colleague Megan. But from me, Harry, there's a big thank you, and hopefully see you very soon.